So today we'll be going to block 18 over there and we'll be distributing our Hey Got Mail cards as well as some COVID-19 essentials, so the mask and biscuits. Hi, I'm Waylin, I'm from Hey Got Mail, and today we're here at Peace Connect at Kampong Glam/Jalan Besar to give out some of our cards as well as some COVID-19 essentials. We knock on the door, see if they're in. If they're not in, we just put the card at the gate itself. If they're in, say hi, introduce yourself, ask them, how are you doing? So Hey Got Mail started off during circuit breaker when we were all, stuck at home and thinking about the kind of feelings we are having. So it's funny because we are so connected as youth by technology. You can play games on your phone to talk to your friends, you can text them, send them Grab food, etc, etc. But that feeling of loneliness kept continuing, and we felt like that was something that, we alone didn't experience. Wanted to go back old school and use something that was physical, something that you could receive in the post, and it was like this little unexpected surprise amidst the whole idea of you can't even leave your house. So for $2, a member of the public can buy a card for their loved ones, mailing included to someone in Singapore. They can always top up if they wish to mail it to someone overseas. And for the remaining proceeds, we will send it to a senior in our partner nursing homes or partner organizations. We've sent out over 3,000 cards to the nursing home so far, and about over 2,000 cards to members of the public. At Ling Kwang Nursing Home, actually, there was a senior who was quite grumpy that day, and she usually has a couple of mood swings here and there. But that day when she actually received our card, she actually became into a much better mood, and that actually really warmed our hearts because we never really thought our cards could make such an impact in their lives, even if for that one day. I think most people have the conception that youth don't really care about the elderly in general, but I don't think that's necessarily true. Most of the time, in fact, youth want to do more. They just don't know what they can do or how they can connect with one. So in that sense, Hey Got Mail aims to provide them with opportunities to do so and let them know what they can do inside and outside of Hey Got Mail to reach out to those in their community. Currently, counting all the volunteers that we have are registered with us, we have around 200 volunteers, and we do have about half of them pretty active, that they come down regularly to help us with card making. One of the nursing homes that we actually reached out to, they actually mentioned to us they had a visually impaired senior who couldn't actually appreciate the visuals of our cards. And even though that was a singular case, we felt like we could do something to make our cards more inclusive. So our team actually went online to look at audio cards in general, and we realized we could buy the components of the audio card. And one of our volunteers, Jal, actually walked past and he saw and he was like, hey, I can help with that.
So one day, one of the committee members, he actually asked me for advice because he knew that I was a mechanical engineering major. Basically, right, you press this button, you hear a beep sound. So that's the start of the recording. Then after you press again, you will beep beep to the recording. So it's the start.
Hi, good morning, Auntie. Are you good today?
I believe they will feel very heartened to know that they are not forgotten. I'm glad that we are able to offer something to them such that they feel like they are not alone, especially in times of crisis, in times of a pandemic like COVID-19. They are able to receive the warmth of the voice from others.
I think for me, as a student, I go to school, study, go home. To be able to use the knowledge to improve someone else's life, it feels very enriching. You won't be able to get this experience anywhere else. So yeah, that's how I feel.
We have received criticism that our card has this sort of one-off impact, and we definitely wanted to do more. Scrapbook actually aims to promote interaction between a youth and an elderly, and it facilitates conversations between them by letting the senior participate in arts and craft activities or even just conversational activities as well.
The senior that I was attached to has been very sweet and very friendly. So it was just natural for us to have a conversation about the things we like, the things we don't like, and even though we are polar opposites, I think the connection was there, the chemistry was there, and that's why it made the session so fun, because we could connect. She was just talking about how in her school days, how she didn't study that much, and she used to play more. She was very playful.
What's the one piece of advice she gave you?
You can be naughty, but take other people's feelings into consideration. So do it in moderation. Yeah, and she also told me to enjoy more. So I'm just really excited to meet her again.
I think one main positive feedback is that they really form those long-term connections, because I think just beyond our "Hey, you got mail" card making sessions, it's really like a touch and go process. You know, you just write cards and then you forget about the elderly. But with Scrapbook Edition, because you're coming down for a lot of sessions, you really get that kind of repeated interaction, and the elderly will remember you. And it's really this kind of connection that makes people feel more connected with the elderly. And that is what a lot of volunteers told us. And that's why they, really recommend this Scrapbook Edition to a lot of their friends as well.
For us, we don't aim to eliminate social isolation because it's a problem that can't be solved by us, but as a collective. At the end of the day, I think our initiative aims to raise awareness about this issue, to empower people to know what they can do if they do encounter these feelings, if they do know someone who encounters these feelings, and that's the best we can do in this moment.